Hey YouTube, how are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are having a great day.
Hey Lance, what's the latest on your internet?
Yeah, so our internet should be better. I ran a speed test earlier. I can probably should run another one real quick. Basically, we're getting hundreds and hundreds of megabits per second instead of getting... Before I was getting at most 60 megabits per second, and at minimum I was getting like 2 megabits per second, which was awful. So right now my ping is 6. Which is very good ping. That means for me to send a packet of information to the server, it's taking 0.006 seconds to get there, 6/1000th of a second. So now, yeah, my download speed is now 689 megabits per second, and my upload is 825 megabits per second with 6 ping. And it's fiber, so it should be wildly consistent. Before I was doing like a satellite dish thing, basically. So our connection would drop in and out like all the time, and it was honestly pretty frustrating for when we're uploading things for the game and for when I'm streaming and just in general having internet. And like it went down for like a day or two at a time sometimes on the worst case scenarios, but in general daily it would go down at least once or twice for a few minutes at a time, and that's daily. So, and we haven't had this internet drop at all yet. So I just need to upgrade our router to get more Wi-Fi coverage, and then I think we'll be rocking a really awesome setup.
Hey Lance, your mic sounds a little off. What's up with the sound?
My mic is messed up. Oh no. Hello? Oh, it is messed up. Okay. So I remember why it's messed up. I was recording clips for Girl the other day because I was doing like things that I have to do. Fun.
Hey Lance, why were some of the hairs in Royale High deleted?
We replace old things sometimes. But we try and make sure we're putting in new things for if we ever take out an old thing. Because we just try and upgrade, make newer versions of things.
Is trading taking so long because you want to prevent scammers?
Yeah, well, there's a bunch of things. We want to make sure no one's scammed, but we also want to make sure that nobody ever loses data. I'm 100% sure, not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure someone's going to wind up getting scammed once upon a time. But if you don't trust anybody, then you're never going to get scammed. If you don't trust somebody with something they shouldn't be trusted with, you'll never get scammed. It's just in general how that's going to work. Again, don't ever give anyone something for free. Hot soy-y tea. Do I have any hot soy-y tea? We found a new ramen place that actually turns out to be delicious. The old ramen place we were going to, we couldn't go to anymore. So now we found a new ramen place that's delicious. So now me and Girl can go to ramen. So that's pretty hype. Like a Japanese ramen house. So that's fun. What else do I got for tea? We're still tackling a lot of bugs. Scripters have been working a lot on bugs recently, fixing up quality of life things. We're trying to fight lag and crash rates on mobile a lot is one of our main priorities right now that we're working on. So those will be fun.
Can we get ramen noodles in the apartments?
Where's my apartment ramen? Not yet. Don't have it yet. But again, as you guys have seen over the New Year's update, we've expanded on the being able to place things anywhere system. With that, that's also one of the reasons we need to expand on our bug squashing system for that, for mobile people and stuff like that.
So Lance, what's the latest on the meet and greet realm?
Meet and greet realm is physically, there's still a lot of complicated scripts that have to be put into it. And again, as I said, we're squashing bugs. Physically, it's beautiful. Like the actual physical realm is awesome looking.
Will there be accessories for Valentine's Day?
Yes, there'll be new accessories for Valentine's Day. Okay, though will most likely, I'm not gonna say yes, there will be. I'll say okay, no plans at all then. Girl says no plans at all. People have made stuff, but we have no idea. No promises on that.
Why are there multiple apartment portals on Earth?
Why is there so many ways to get into the apartments on Earth? Do you mean like why are there so many places that you can teleport to the apartments? Is that what you're asking? There's doors everywhere? Oh, just there's like several ways to get in? I don't know. I had nothing to do with that.
You only like ramen, no pho?
I've been to a pho place before. Pho's not my favorite. I prefer ramen usually. Like, I don't mind pho. Pho is nice. Pho is actually good.
On mobile, when I dress up, why does my game crash?
So that's actually an interesting error that we literally were talking with Ice about yesterday. When you're on phones, you have a limited amount of, so like it's a bunch of technical mumbo jumbo that I can spit at you, but in a nutshell, when you look at a bunch of stuff, it loads it and remembers it. Your device does. And for phones, you have a very limited amount of stuff that your phone can remember before it crashes the application to make sure that it has room to run your operating system. So in a nutshell, once you remember X amount of stuff, it will crash on your device. Phones can't, when you're going through all the outfits and all the faces and all the hair, eventually phones hit a limit where they can't hold anymore, so they'll crash the device. Even when you're not looking at things. So we're trying to find a way, so like, let's say if you look at a bunch of faces, right? Like you go from the top of the faces to the bottom, your phone still keeps in its memory what the top row of faces looks like. And we're trying to find a way to make it so that it doesn't remember anything except for the things you're looking at. And it can remove and forget all the things that you're not looking at, which will help with crash rates on mobile devices. Because mobile devices have a smaller amount of RAM that they can hold, right? So like if 4 gigabytes of RAM gets stored up from you looking at all the faces and the wings and the accessories and stuff, that's not a big deal if you're on a computer, because most computers have at least 8 gigabytes or so of RAM. But 4 gigabytes is too much for a mobile device. That's like their maximum, so they're gonna crash. Yeah, if you go through all the makeup and stuff like that, that is 100% something we're working on fixing, like ASAP. We definitely want to fix that. It might be something that's unfixable. Well, hopefully we can. I don't know. But basically, it's the way the Roblox client holds the information and doesn't delete it after loading it. After it's out of vision, it would logically make sense if it would just be deleted entirely, but it's just not all the time. Because we don't design the client, obviously. We don't mess with the Roblox client at all. Well, we mess with it. We give the game to it. So unless if we just like limited the amount or the quality of all the items and stuff, it's always going to happen right now, unless if we find a clever way to work with the client. We definitely want to fix it. We know it's an issue. We hope that we can find a way to work around it. If not, maybe we can work with Roblox to potentially fix it or something.
Also on mobile, why aren't there chat bubbles?
I'm actually not sure the reasoning for that one.
So what'll happen with the chicken legs? Chicken leg piece.
Chicken leg piece. Chicken leg piece. Chicken leg.
There's a reason they're off sale is because all the new legs are nicer, I guess.
Will you ever add an option to sell your items?
And no, we're not adding an option to sell items. That would basically be trading.
Why are some players invisible or disappearing?
People keep disappearing. That is actually one of the glitches we're working on right now. Is basically we're implementing additional systems in order to have it so that when you load other people, right? Because loading people causes stress on your device, if that makes sense, right? It causes load. And if you're on mobile and somebody's wearing a lot of accessories and you see like 10 different people, or it loads 10 people even though you're not looking at the people. Let's say you're nowhere near somebody, but your device is still loading 10 people that are wearing tons of accessories. It'll lag and potentially crash your device. So we're trying to make clever systems around proximity-based things where you don't load people unless if they're really close to you and stuff. We're working on a system where you don't load people unless if you see the people, but it's causing people to disappear and reappear in weird spots and other glitches like that. So that's one of the things ICE is also working on, so that you don't have that glitch anymore.
Will there ever be a refund button?
No, a refund button is never going to exist, guys. And there's a bunch of reasons why a refund button would never exist. I've explained the problem with it a bunch of times. The closest thing to a refund button that'll ever exist will be trading. You can sell things for probably cheaper than, you know, oh, I want these new wings. They're $12,000. Well, I don't want those wings anymore. Here, you can have them for 10. That makes sense. It's the closest thing to getting a refund for your items that are in the shop that you'll ever get. Because if not, then you could literally just buy everything that you want, refund it every time, buy new stuff, refund it, buy net stickers. If not, then we'd have to punish you by taking a part of your diamonds away, right? So you can only refund it for half the price or something. And that's how most games will punish you, is like if you buy something and then sell it again, you're getting half your money back. So, and then you can buy something new with that half the money or something. But that feels more punishing because then nobody gets to use it in the end anyway. So doing trading would mean that person gets what they want and you get a good chunk of your diamonds back. So now you're both happy. Does that make sense?
Will the Valentine's Day event be all pink?
I'm not sure. I'm not the actual builder, call me Bella, but so I'm not going to be building all the pink stuff, but girl loves pink too. And Valentine's Day is a very pink holiday, so I wouldn't be surprised.
When trading comes out, will we be able to trade diamonds?
Can we trade diamonds? Yeah.
When trading comes out, will there be requirements?
There'll be requirements to trading, like level requirements and stuff.
Will Halos be tradable?
Halos will be tradable, but you won't get the badge, I believe is the final decision on that. Can't guarantee for 100%, but I believe that's the final decision.
Where can we report in-game issues?
You can put like a very detailed report in the Royale High bugs section of my Discord if you're in there. When you share a picture for like an error or something like that, you need to try and put as much detail as you can. Like this person just said there's this again. So are you trying to teleport to a friend? Is the friend also in the apartment? It looks like they're in the high school. Are they in a private server? Like, try and clarify those things for us.
How long will the Earth realm stay?
Until it gets replaced or upgraded, or we add a new realm. Like, it'll probably at least be there till the Valentine's update, I would assume. I'm not sure if the Valentine's update's even gonna mess with Earth. Like, I can't say how long Earth will be there, but I'm guessing at minimum till the Valentine's update, probably longer. Not exactly sure.
Will wheel items be tradable?
No, wheel items won't be tradable, and so that people don't spam make accounts and make all the wheel items not valuable, right? We do that to put a level limit on spinning the wheel, which punishes new players, not letting them get new items or make wheel items not tradable. So that's why wheel items will not be tradable, so that people don't spam make 1,000 accounts and have every wheel item. We don't want to punish all you guys by making wheel items not tradable, but we also don't want to punish everyone in the entire game for the one guy who spam makes 1,000 accounts. But that's also part of the reason why we're making level caps and stuff. It's a whole thing, guys.
Will you ever create a boy set?
There is a boy set. There's literally the prince set. But yes, the meshers and designers in general, they make more girl sets than boy sets. Like, I like boy sets and I buy all the boy sets. So I'm excited when they make them. I don't make sets though, so I can't say if and when there'll be more boy sets. But like, we will 100% add boy sets. If people make boy sets, and they're awesome, they're good quality sets, we will definitely add them. We're not adding sets that are given to us, if that makes sense.
Will you ever do a fan accessory contest again?
In general, we're always vaguely open to it. Like, people making anything for Royale High. Like, obviously we reach out to the community for like thumbnails, wings. If somebody makes particularly awesome accessories that girl really likes or something, then like she sees it, there's always a chance. Will we ever actively reach out and try and either do a competition or something? I can't say if or when, if that makes sense.
So what do you like most about your Tesla?
My favorite thing about Teslas isn't the fact that they're pretty or anything. It's the fact that they get software updates all the time, like over the internet. So like, it's basically like when we do an update for a video game for you guys, like when we do an update for Royale High for you guys, that's the same feeling, kind of a similar feeling I get when they do an update for my car. Because sometimes they add new games, they add new features, they added a dog mode, new voice commands, just stuff like that. And it's really exciting when they add new stuff to the car. So that's probably my favorite thing.
Will Davinia ever come back?
Davinia. I don't know if or when Davinia is coming back. What do you guys want for a Valentine's update? That's what you want me to ask them? What do you guys want for a Valentine's update? If you're in the Discord, put it in the Royale High ideas. That way I can see it later. Like, I'll try and announce any of the ones I see in chat right now. But if you put it in the Royale High ideas, then I can look at them later too.